Urgent Kansas City Chiefs fans. Do not miss this. What just happened? You won't believe this one. But before we reveal the big news, make sure to subscribe to the channel, because here, we bring you daily videos with the latest Kansas City Chiefs updates. And to not miss anything, activate the notifications. Alright, Chiefs Kingdom, buckle up, because today we've got some intriguing news that might just shake up the wide receiver room and potentially change the course of the Chiefs' 2024 season. Now, let's start by setting the scene. The Kansas City Chiefs, as we all know, have been a powerhouse in recent years, thanks mainly to Patrick Mahomes' genius arm and leadership. But behind the star quarterback, there's been a lingering question mark: the wide receiver position, which has seen its fair share of ups and downs, especially in recent seasons. You might recall how, in 2022, the Chiefs struggled to find consistent playmakers outside of Travis Kelce, and even Kelce himself has faced some injury issues lately. The question has always been, can the Chiefs surround Mahomes with enough firepower to keep them atop the league? Well, 2024 has brought some new challenges and, surprisingly, some new opportunities that could change the game. Let's talk about what's been happening. The wide receiver room, which was supposed to be a strength, has been somewhat disappointing. Rashee Rice, a promising rookie, has shown flashes but has struggled with consistency and injuries. Marquise Hollywood Brown, brought in to add speed and deep threat capability, has also battled injury problems, which have limited his impact. Sky Moore, who was expected to take a leap forward, has yet to become the reliable target the Chiefs hoped for, and that's left fans a bit frustrated. It's clear that the organization hasn't fully succeeded in surrounding Mahomes with the kind of weapons needed to maximize his incredible talent. And with Kelce aging and the team planning for the future, the question remains, who can step up? Who can provide that spark, that reliable target when it counts? Now, here's where things get interesting. The recent acquisitions of Rice and Xavier Worthy, a young speedster out of Texas, have given fans some hope that Brett Veach, the Chiefs' general manager, is still capable of identifying talent that can fit into this puzzle. Veach has a keen eye for undervalued players and has made some smart moves in recent years, but the wide receiver position still needs a boost. Enter, a little surprise in the form of a veteran that many Chiefs fans remember well, Gabe Davis. Yes, you heard that right. The Jacksonville Jaguars have just released Gabe Davis, the wideout who, for many, is synonymous with that unforgettable AFC divisional round game, famously known as 13 seconds. That game, where Mahomes, despite a high ankle sprain, led the Chiefs on a miraculous comeback, saw Davis catch 4 touchdowns, in what many fans consider one of the most iconic moments in recent Chiefs history. Now, Davis is a free agent, and for Chiefs fans, this is an opportunity that's hard to ignore. Imagine adding a player who's already proven he can perform on the big stage, a guy who's a proven red zone threat and who has that innate ability to make contested catches. Sure, his numbers have fluctuated, and last year he caught just 20 of 42 targets, but at just 26 years old, Davis is really entering his athletic prime. That's a crucial point. He's young enough to develop further, and his size and matchup prowess could be exactly what the Chiefs need to add some punch to their passing game. Let's take a moment to analyze what this could mean for the team. The current depth chart features Rice, Worthy, Brown, and rookies like Jalen Royals, with Juju Smith-Schuster also in the mix. It's an intriguing group, but consistency remains an issue. Davis, with his red zone ability, could be a perfect complement to Travis Kelce, creating mismatches and giving Mahomes another reliable target in critical moments. The Chiefs have always been creative at finding ways to utilize their personnel, and Davis's skill set, size, speed, and hands fits right into that mold. Plus, he's a low-cost, high-upside option, which is exactly the kind of move that can make a difference in a championship run. Now, some might wonder about the risk involved. Davis's catch rate last year wasn't stellar, but that's not uncommon for players in passing offenses that often prioritize quick throws and screens. The key here is the potential upside. If the coaching staff believes in his ability to improve his catching consistency and route running, why not give it a shot during training camp? It's a low-stakes move that could pay dividends if he finds his rhythm early on. And let's be honest, Chiefs fans, who wouldn't be excited about the idea of poaching a veteran receiver who's already proven he can perform under pressure? That kind of confidence and experience could be exactly what this young receiver room needs to elevate their game. Of course, this isn't just about adding a player for the sake of depth. It's about strategic improvement, about finding ways to maximize Mahomes' talent and keep the Chiefs at the forefront of the AFC. The competition in the wide receiver room is fierce, but adding someone like Davis could push everyone else to elevate their game. It's also worth mentioning that the Chiefs have shown in the past that they're not afraid to take chances on veterans or players with something to prove. Remember when they signed Juju Smith-Schuster last year? That move, which many saw as a gamble, turned out to be a key piece in their Super Bowl run. Looking at the bigger picture, the Chiefs' offense is still one of the most potent in the league, but it's not invincible. Teams have started to figure out some of Mahomes' tendencies, and defenses are always looking for ways to contain the passing game. Adding a player like Davis could be the kind of spark that keeps the Chiefs' offense unpredictable and dynamic. Plus, with Mahomes' uncanny ability to extend plays and find open receivers, having a reliable red zone target could mean the difference between a field goal and a touchdown in tight games. Now, let's not forget the other side of this story. For Davis, signing with the Chiefs could be a career revitalization. He's had his share of ups and downs, but being part of a winning culture, with a quarterback like Mahomes, could give him the platform to showcase his true talent. It's a win-win situation, really. The Chiefs get a player who knows how to perform on the big stage, and Davis gets the chance to prove he still has what it takes to be a key contributor in the NFL. It's the kind of move that might fly under the radar now but could turn into a major storyline as the season progresses. And speaking of the season, Chiefs fans, the expectations are sky high. After winning the Super Bowl in 2023, everyone's looking to see if this team can defend their title or at least make another deep playoff run. The AFC is stacked, with teams like the Bills, Bengals, Dolphins, and Jets all vying for supremacy, but Kansas City has that magic, that intangible edge that only a team led by Mahomes and coached by Andy Reid seems to possess. Still, even the best teams need to find ways to adapt and improve, and adding a veteran like Davis could be just the tweak needed to keep that edge sharp. As we look ahead to training camp and the preseason, keep an eye on how the Chiefs' wide receiver room evolves. Will Davis get a fair shot? Will he impress the coaching staff enough to earn a spot on the 53-man roster? That's what makes this story so compelling. It's about potential and opportunity, about seizing the moment, and Chiefs fans, I can tell you, this is a story worth watching. With Mahomes at the helm and a talent like Davis possibly in the mix, the Kansas City Chiefs are once again reminding us that they're always looking for ways to stay ahead of the game. Now, I want to emphasize, this could be a game-changer. It's not just about filling a roster spot, it's about adding someone who could turn the tide in close games, someone who brings that playoff experience and that game-time mentality. Whether this move materializes into something more or remains just a rumor, it's a reminder that the Chiefs are always thinking one step ahead. And in the world of the NFL, where every little detail counts, the addition of a veteran receiver like Gabe Davis could be the piece that puts Kansas City over the top once again. It's a story that's still unfolding, and as fans, we're all eager to see how it develops. So, Chiefs fans, as we gear up for the upcoming season, keep your eyes peeled. The wide receiver room might just be getting a new spark, and with Mahomes leading the charge, anything is possible. This team has shown resilience, adaptability, and an unyielding desire to win, and if adding a guy like Davis can help accelerate that journey, then it's a move worth celebrating. Stay tuned, because the best is yet to come, and I'll be here to bring you all the latest updates, analysis, and inside info. Remember, Chiefs Kingdom, we're in this together, and the road to another Super Bowl is always in sight. Let's go! And now, Kansas City Chiefs fans, I want to hear from you. What's your take on this? Drop your thoughts in the comments below. Your opinion matters so much to us and to the Kansas City Chiefs. And don't forget, I'll be back soon with more updates, so stay tuned for the latest Kansas City Chiefs news.